Evening all. Hope all's going good. I say all. I think this might be quite a slim stream tonight. If you are in the chat, just give us a quick holler, give us a quick shout, let us know you're about. But yeah, and also let us know if you can hear us all right. I think the levels are looking decent. As said the last time, I think we're now looking at both sides of the speaker spectrum being occupied, which is good. So yep, just give us a shout if you're in. Yeah, and welcome back to the Juanstone live stream. Almost turning into a bit of a podcast, really, I guess, with the amount of weeks there are in between all of these. So we shall start off as we usually do by plugging our sponsor, Radio City Beer Works, 2112 IPA. I should have really known that without looking at the can. But even still, 8%, and yeah, it's a double IPA. Unfortunately, just like last time, I'm also out, so I actually need to go and grab some next time I'm at the social. But yeah, like that's all a work in progress, as is pretty much everything else going on at the moment. So yeah, last few weeks have been pretty busy. Still all a bit hush at the moment, but I've been working with a couple of really enthusiastic and really helpful individuals who are really helping to get everything together. Sophia, How's it going? All good? Very nice to see you. Hope all's going well. Thanks for tuning in. So we're just going over what's been going down the last few weeks. But to be fair, there's not really much I can or really divulge with regards to information. What I can tell you all is that there is going to be a single drop in very soon. Actually hoping within the next few weeks. It's a single that most of you heard. If you was at the live show at the Radio City Social, you would have heard it then. It's a track featuring vocals from my amazingly talented friend Saroon. And yeah, it's one I've been working on for quite a long time, and I can't wait to show you it. How am I doing? Sophia, I am doing absolutely tremendous this evening. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah, like today's been pretty standard. Not really much going down, but yeah, once it's got to the evening, I've definitely felt a lot more chipper about getting a stream out to you lovely folks. So I hope you're all enjoying. How are you doing, Sophia? It would be good to know. And yeah, so basically, we're working on a single release. We've got a lot of things moving along at the back. And like all behind that, which again very excited to share with you all at some point, maybe in the next stream. Actually, we have got a little bit of an announcement for the next stream, which unfortunately won't be happening in 2 weeks' time because I'm actually going to be at Donington for Download Festival. So it's that time of year. I get to go and camp with the most amazing group of people on the planet, and for 5 days literally just do nothing but drink lager, get stuck in mosh pits, and yeah, just having like an absolutely incredible time away from home. It's like literally the next best thing I've got to a holiday. So all good. Yep, just seeing guys. Oh, Hente, good to see you, man. Hope all's going good. Yep, it's that time again. We're here, there. So, just seeing stuff here. Yeah, of course. Yeah, no worries. I'll give you a shout as soon as I've finished this stream. I'll have a quick look for you. But thanks very much for following on Twitter. Fellow Gooner, I'm guessing? Only just, I think I know my contingent on Twitter pretty well in one regard. And that one regard is Arsenal. So I'm guessing that's the representation. So yeah, I'm going to be away in 2 weeks' time. So unfortunately, rather than the usual, well, no, actually, no, I'm booked next Wednesday as well. I was actually going to say I could probably do a cheeky one next week as well, but I've literally just thought like it's not a case of like, oh, I've just remembered I've left the oven on. It's yeah, no, just I've so we're not going to be streaming in about 2 weeks' time. It will be the week after. But yeah, I'm going to see about trying to get some more solid material together in time for the next stream because they're sort of getting a bit close to the rails. So I've been streaming on Twitch now for about, it's a good question, probably about 3 months, I think. Yeah, so it's only about 3 or 4 months. It's interesting from the musical angle. Obviously, I know that streaming is mainly dedicated for gaming, probably even for discussing other topics or whatnot. But I'd say we've had quite a lot of fun on this stream. You know, we've broken down some of the tracks that I've already released, and have also pretty much just made tracks on stream. That's what we're going to be doing today, Sophia. If you fancy sticking around, we're going to set the timer for an hour and see what sort of track we can make in that span of time. So yeah, hopefully that's something that you enjoy. And hopefully want to stick around to see more of in the near future. Sorry, I saw on there as well in terms of streaming daily. No, so I stream once every 2 weeks. It was once every week, so I don't stream very often, but I do put out content on Instagram, on TikTok, Facebook. So if you fancied, you know, like enjoyed what you heard, want to see a bit more, just yeah, Like, give any of them a follow. And as I say, the streams once every 2 weeks. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy it. And yeah, I'll let James handle that conversation. Like, get a get a Arsenal side discussion going, man. That's what's needed. So, there was something else I was going to say. So, just checking. We've got Mo and Spencer on the Insta live set. How's it going, guys? All good? If you guys wanted to hear what we're hearing, we're going to be starting to write a track very soon. If you go to my link in bio, you'll be able to see a link to either YouTube or Twitch. You guys can join there. It'd be good to see you. See you in a sec. There is actually another announcement that I was hoping to make, which is that, as I say, we're going to have the stream in about 3 weeks' time. There's not a definite date on this, but we're actually got an idea for a live stream, maybe the one after that. So basically, we're going to be doing what we do every couple of Wednesdays. We're going to be doing it right here in Chelmsford. But we're going to be doing it at Radio City Social in front of a live studio audience. How are we feeling about that, guys? How many of you wanted to make the trek, head over? And all the suggestions that you guys make in chat, you can now heckle with a beer. Like, I'll be honest, guys, the most terrifying prospect of a gig I think I've ever had in my head before. And to be fair, the last most terrifying one was in November, doing this stuff all on my own. So it's like, it's I think the aspect of having a live audience that is actually, that rather than them just actively listening, it's going to be them actively participating. We're just going to do a live stream from the social. Obviously, all you guys, if you can't make it there, you'll be able to join in the usual ways through Twitch and through YouTube. But I'm nervous, but I'm very excited. I think that's going to be really fun, and I think we are going to have a good load of fun making a track live. So, nice, Sophia. No, that's fantastic. I'll definitely be up for checking out some of that after the stream for sure. So, yeah, no, I mean, in terms of animation as well, like in terms of visuals and everything, like there's a big fan of setting visuals to music at the moment. I think it's one of the best ways to get it out there. So, most definitely, I'll give that a shout, Sophia. Thanks for the heads up. I think that's got our bases covered. I think we're looking all right on Instagram at the minute. I think without further ado, now that we've covered the housekeeping, we shall have a choice of... Well, we'll just get started. Mr. Choco, how do? How's it cracking? You may have to... I think this might be the first time I've seen you in the chat, so you may just have to give us a hint as to who Mr. Choco really is. Or not, it's up to you. But, it's... So as you guys can see, I thought today... I think we had a really good idea last time. Everything James Johnson says about football is 100% correct. Yep, no, absolutely. I do agree. I mean, I'm not in a position to disagree on the football. So as far as I know, for all of my life, James has always been 100% right on the football. So, he's the best. Like, literally, absolutely smashing it. So, hey, Bury, nice to see you, man. Hope all's going good. Hope all's been well. Very good to see you, dude. How you been doing? Thanks for joining the stream as well, man. Quality to see you here, man. So, we've just done a bit of an update. Doing really, really well, man. All the better for seeing you here as well, man. That's absolutely tremendous. So as I was just saying, like we're basically going to have a go at making another track. This is something that I've got in the habit of doing recently. As I was saying earlier, we used to do track breakdowns. We used to do other bits like this, but like I think this is way more engaging, and it also keeps me a little bit more on my toes. It keeps me a little bit more honest. Gives you guys a chance to sort of peek behind the curtain and see what's happening. So there's no guarantee that obviously any of this is actually going to come out sounding good. But we're all in it for the journey. Like, let's have a laugh. Let's see if we can churn out a banger. So actually In fact, we don't really need a timer. We've just got like 1:15. It's yeah, like let's set a timer. Fuck it, because then we can at least get an idea. Okay, so we're going to. Okay, come on. Okay, we've got a timer. Let me just. How's that sounding, guys? If we can just get some feedback. So as you guys are hearing, I'll elaborate this just quick. Is in fact, let me just. Yeah, that should be coming through all right. Last week we had, I think anyway, or the week before, we had quite a bit of success with introducing Saroon's vocals again, and also introducing some stutter into the mix. So yeah, I've decided to go with the usual startup. So this is like my synthesizer. This is my favorite preset. I start nearly every track like this. Again, just let us know if that's too loud. But I thought, why don't we actually throw that stutter onto this? So, got a nice little galloping effect. So, yeah, we'll start the timer. And, yeah, let's just see where it goes. Hope you guys enjoy. I'll try and commentate on as much of the process as possible. But forgive me if I just end up getting a little bit lost on some occasions. So, let's just see what we've got here. So we're just laying down our foundations. We always start with two things. We start with our bass, essentially, and a kick. So I'm going to load up drum rack. I'm going to turn that off for a minute. And we always start with a kick. So go to my favorite set, which is wheels kicks. That'll do. Been a bit uncooperative there, but that's fine. So we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's quite a basic setup at the minute, but we'll see what else we can throw in there. Thinking like another bass-like element. No, we don't want that. Or maybe we'll come back to that. Oh, that might actually sound quite nice after a bit of build-up. nice to see you, Darren. Hope all's going good. Was just sharing earlier about our prep last week. I didn't spill any details. That's all in due time. But just saying how quality and experience this was, and how exciting it is to get that stuff out very soon. That might work. Actually pretty similar to something else I've written, but not one that I've actually released yet, so maybe we're in the clear still. Yep, there is. Right, so let's have a look at some hats. Never suited me before, I know that much. Let's get a drum rack going. So we're basically going to try and implement a bit of rhythm in here, just some shakers possibly, or some hi-hats. So just checking the chat. Indeed, a sound wizard. Yeah, no, definitely an original term for it. I'll take that. All I'm missing is my robe and wizard hat. Yeah, mate, those bat wings, they're going to come in handy at some point. And yeah, mate, like fucking... might be onto something fun here. Right, let's keep at it. I think actually I'm going to use some synth hats. So basically, instead of using a sample and just affecting how long or short that sample is, we'll have a look at some synthesized hi-hats. I think that bass line might be a bit out though. Hang on. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Also, just on this group for the time being, already sounds like there's some side chain on there. So, yep, side chain. We're basically going to bring that pump into the mix. We're going to say every time the kick, we're going to name that kick as well, just to make sure we don't get too lost. Every time that kick comes in, we're going to be pushing the mix down. We're going to say, like, completely pump that through. If you guys can already hear how much of a difference that's made, I'll turn it off. So here. Nice one, dude. Cheers for joining, Bury. We'll catch up in a little bit, mate, but it's good to see you all the same, man. Yeah, sounded beefy. Let's go back to our hi-hats. So we're basically just going to say... we're going to do this. I'm going to bring all these down though. And we're going to stretch those across. In fact, I think what we're going to play with... I'm actually faffing quite a lot on this today, guys, so apologies. We might not get as much done as we usually do, but this sometimes is the process. Sometimes you have an idea that's literally just flowing straight through you, and then other days absolutely nothing. We'll figure out. Okay, we want to make that longer. Much longer. Add a bit of reverb. This is a tough one. I really don't know already what else to add. I sort of a bit out of my comfort zone with this track. We could always go back to vocals. We can always have a look at the Saroon samples again, see if we can get them involved. All good, guys. Just a reminder that if you guys are watching, we're currently live on Twitch and YouTube. Links in my link in bio. So yeah, if you guys wanted to hear what we're hearing, come join us. See you there. I think an ARP already. Let's see what sort of ARPs we've got. So ARP is short for arpeggio. And so an arpeggio is like a series of notes. There's a more technical theory term for that, but yeah, I'm absolutely useless with that. Why are we not getting any sound? That'll be one. No, I appreciate that, man. And yeah, like always with a bit of reverb thrown in for good measure. Might try and make these a bit smaller. So I'm going to affect the note length. Yeah, we want to make that twice the size. Yeah, we'll duplicate this. Oh, I do like how menacing that is, but I don't think we're quite there yet. Yeah, mate, bit of Essex Boys, bit of Rise of the Foot Soldier, bit of hard techno. I think that's back now, to be fair, man. I think it's blowing up massively, so it's retro like I made Nuki with Equilibrium. Oh, yes. Yeah. Gun Fu. What is it, like that, like that, like that? Yeah, banging, mate. Absolutely banging. So, all good. Rix, nice to see you, man. If you fancy tuning in and hearing what we're hearing, if you go to my link in bio, there's a YouTube or a Twitch link. You'll be able to join us and be able to listen on there, man. So, yeah, it'd be good to see you there, dude. Catch you in a sec. Yeah, so I'm not 100% on that up, but I think it'll do the trick for the minute. I think we are going to need a snare as well. So let's make another drum bass. Let's call this hi-hats. MIDI. We're going to be naming this snare. So, right. So we're actually going to try and do this right, because yeah, last time, as pointed out by Hente as well pointed out, the clap I think on the last track was a bit, yeah, it's a bit, but like we'll try and see if we can come up with a snare that actually sounds relatively half decent. Snare. That's the thing. I haven't really got a lot of good ones. A lot of it's like sort of trappy. I don't really like any of these. Maybe. Include that as an effect somewhere. Maybe. I think we've got one here. What's this called again? Snare noise. Maybe. I think we've definitely got to cut out some weight already. What are we thinking on that snare, guys? So I'm just cutting out some of the muddy frequencies in that, letting it sit in the mix a little bit tighter. Whilst we're here, I'm just going to do the same with the kick. Yeah, snare needs to be harder. Oh, there's this massive list of shit snares though. I mean, that's hard, but that tail is massive. Maybe this? Is that just me, or did that just come out like... That sounded alright and then just come across really shit? Maybe it's... Yeah, maybe it's just where it sits in the mix. Double time, well, I mean, that might work for a snare roll, but we're not really there yet. I'm a bit concerned that we're spending a bit too much time on the snare. We'll try a couple more. So, I don't mind that. Don't know what you guys are thinking. And I think what we'll try and do is think of a progression where we're going now. So... I haven't soloed again, have I? Why isn't this... And we'll split there. Just seeing in chat, not sure who that is, but guys, be careful about clicking any links. I think it just goes without saying. Anywhere on the internet, be careful about links that are just randomly being put out. All good, Rix, don't know if you're still there, man, but yeah, come and join us on Twitch. I do archive these on YouTube, so if you do happen to miss any or you want to catch up on some previous, you can always watch it there. So nice one, man. It'd be good to see you in there, dude. Right, so that's not what we wanted in terms of bass, but yeah, there we go. So maybe that'll work. And then we'll duplicate this. This track's going to end up getting a bit messy, guys. I don't think we're really going to have anything solid after this, but we've had a bit of a fuck around, we've had a laugh. So let's just see where it takes us. Is that where I wanted it to be? I don't think so. Oh, that'll be why. So I think there's a lot of room for that up. Probably a little bit too much room for what we've got capacity for today. Let's see how long we got. 33 minutes. Sort of a bit of a standstill with this one already. But we'll just have a bit more of a fuck around. See what some vocals might be able to add into it. I think it's not. We'll go with the old faithful, Hente. Let's see what some vocals add to the mix. I think, which ones have we used before? A, B, and C. Let's have just a quick look. So we want to spread that across. Yeah. I think this might be the same one we used last time. Try another. Again. Apologies, guys. Sleep at the wheel on this one. There's like a few things that are just sort of falling a little bit out of my control. That might be something for a start. Yep. Right. So I think like what it might be is we've got some of the vocals going on a bit of a major or a minor. That's not in line with the track, but this particular, if we just extend this out for a bit. It's not perfect. Oh yeah, that'll do for the minute. Let's bring our usual stutter in. See. Running in the background. Let's see if there might be any ideas here when we slice up the sample a little bit more. Possibly something there. I'm going to get something down whilst it's still fresh. It's not perfect. Oh, this is so annoying. Cheers, Darren. No, much appreciated, mate. I definitely think that little vocal bit added something there, but how much it's going to really help us is another question entirely. Let's see. So I've just realised that note don't work. Yep, so we can just get some panning in here quick, just see if we can get some things sound a little bit wider. So I'm just trying to find something that might accentuate that every half beat. See if this works. Of course it's not going to work. One sec. Bit weak. I'm really at a standstill here, guys. Really sorry about this one. This is like there's probably more things to do with it or whatnot, but whether it's just like hitting a wall today or whatnot, it just doesn't really feel like there's much room for me to take this. There's like certain arrangements we could play around with probably. I just don't really feel very inspired with this one. Let's see, massive, get some horns maybe. Really don't know. Yeah, cheers, Darren. It's a bit of a tough one to crack, this one. Don't really like that either. Can't even hear that. Alright, I'm going to be right back, guys. Just need to nip to the loo. Hope you can entertain yourselves. This is a stream first for sure. Yeah. Now we're in break. Well, that was definitely a first, guys. Never had to go for a piss break on stream before, but you know how these things go sometimes. Literally says something when it was like, you know, literally had to take a break off the stream in order to get it done. So, do you know how? Oh dear. I'm really struggling with this one, guys. Hang on a sec. Maybe... So there's our idea for like a middle section or whatnot. Did I sample the thing? Oh, I didn't know. I've probably got to get in the habit. I've got to get the print set up where he's got microphones in every one of his house. Everywhere's a creative spur, pretty much. Something in there. Sec, guys. Just trying to get a nice little bit of pitch bend in there. Just gives it a nice little bit of tension. Let's see. We haven't got too much long left. I don't really think there's much more we can add here, unfortunately. Freeze all of that for a moment. Now, where are we at? Let's throw a glue compressor here. So we're going to get all of these tracks together, all of these drum tracks, and we're just going to make sure that they all sound relatively tight with each other. So, of course, now my keyboard decides not to work. Fantastic. know what, funny thing is, after all this, I don't actually mind that snare at all. I actually think that snare sounds pretty tight. I'm going to make a note of that. I'm going to save that snare for later. I think what this stream has definitely taught me is I need to get some of my indexing get some libraries going on some of those, because like trying to organise through a lot of it is pretty exhausting in around itself. Right. No, much appreciated, Darian. Glad it's coming across all right. I think it's obviously you're always going to be your own worst critic. But then again, it's not even being too critical. It's just that I right at this moment in time, I just don't really know what to do with it. I think there's obviously somewhere it can go. I think what we can do is we can give a little bit of variation on the hi-hats. So what we've got is a pattern here, which is good for build-ups. It's like so it's like 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. So and you can see along here, and what it does is like because it sits on that offbeat, it's like a little bit more tense, a little bit more like building anticipation. And what we want to try and do is we want to try and have a beat that's probably towards the end of the track. So it's like so I'll show you what I mean. So we're basically going to have this note down here, this note in the middle, this note at the top, this note in the middle again. And so if we were then to copy that across all of these drums here, we've gone from a pattern that sounds like this. So it's on off just before every beat. So now this is like, this actually rides along with the track and the groove itself. Now we listen to all of that. I think that goes alright. Yeah, I can see where this track could go, to be fair. Definitely doesn't work well on its own, that snare, but you can throw a kick in with that. Nice meaty kick as well, I think. I think we can throw a sub kick in there, like so. Boom, ba boom, boom. Don't want this as loud. Probably want to scoop some of the bass. Sophia, hopefully you're enjoying the vibes, maybe getting on with some animation on the side there as well. That would be great. A minute to go, tighten up these drums. think I was just counting down the seconds there, but we're basically there. 13 seconds to go. I think we can call it an hour there, guys. Definitely not thrilled with the outcome, but like, you know, as I said earlier, this is all a part of the game and around itself as well. Sometimes, no matter how much you want to get something good going, sometimes, like, or, you know, something that at least, you know, you find yourself of a certain quality, sometimes it just isn't there. So this will still be saved. I think like we could probably come back to this at some point. But regardless, it's been good fun as always. Like, thanks everyone for joining once again. It's been really good to see some new faces. Absolutely incredible. I'm definitely going to try and get some work done on getting some more promotion into the stream, rather than always it being last minute or whatnot. I think the whole process of promoting and of, like, you know, staying active on socials or whatnot, I've told a few people this already, has been like, it's incredibly exhausting the last week and a half, 2 weeks, with some other bits alongside it. But, you know, the main thing is you know, just consistency. So, like, you know, I'm going to try and work on a few ways to keep the quality up, but coming out quite consistently in that regard as well. So yeah, no, cheers for that, Darren. Really appreciate the support today. Really appreciate all your support as well today, and like, you know, all across the board pretty much. Hope you guys have enjoyed the updates. As I say, like, it's probably not going to be the next live stream, but the live stream very soon after that, we're planning on doing live at the Radio City Social. So if you're in the Chelmsford area, you fancy coming along heckling me whilst I try to not cave into peer pressure with regards to creating a banger of a track actually in a live environment. Amazing bar with the best beers in Chelmsford on tap. Keep us posted. It'll be good to see you there. But yeah, on that note, I'm going to stop rambling. We'll save this track. In fact, yeah, before we go, who's up for naming this week's track? I will go with the first suggestion in chat. Please keep it clean, keep it PG. And yeah, we'll call it a day once we've got a suggestion in. Although it looks like we may be here a while. Well, we'll put it this way. My inbox is open. So any of you guys, first one to submit a song name gets a song name in the future. No signings for Arsenal, unfortunately. But all in due time. So, yep. Cheers again, guys. Until the next stream. I will keep you guys posted. But thanks again for all the support today. And I look forward to catching up with you all real soon. All the best. Have a good one, guys.